Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Effortless Piano Teaching Series. My name is Alicia Romero and I am a piano teacher passionate about helping emerging teachers to deliver engaging lessons in person and online. My background in piano performance and pedagogy, engineering and distance education allow me to approach my piano teaching practice from an interdisciplinary perspective. Subscribe to this series if you want to expand your views on piano teaching, try new strategies, or are interested in knowing more on how to teach piano online. Most of the episodes include resources for download to go deeper on the topic addressed. In this episode, I will share my views and experience using the book Pentascale Pro with my students. Let's begin. Pentascale Pro by Bober, Kowalczyk, and Lancaster is a two-book series published by Alfred. The cover of Book 1 describes the publication as a lesson enhancement series that introduces major and minor five-finger patterns with solos and exercises with a duet part. Let's take a look at Book 1. The patterns are presented in two groups. Group 1 consists of C, G, and F major and minor patterns, and Group 2 consists of D, A, and E major and minor patterns. Each pattern has a duet part accompaniment and a short solo with an optional duet part. The book includes a concise explanation of what are pentascales and triads. It also includes an overview of each group. Major and minor patterns are presented side by side. This makes it easier for students to experience the difference in sound between major and minor patterns and the subtle change needed to play a minor pattern after playing a major pattern. After the patterns are presented, solo pieces for each pattern with the optional duet are next. The way information is presented gives you many options to use this book with your students. You can use the book from a multi-level approach. Use the graphic presentation of the patterns for beginner students that have not been introduced to music notation yet. Teach the pattern by rote using any rhythm counting you are comfortable with. Then, play the duet accompaniment along with your student. I find that playing the duet while singing the pattern is a powerful way to present the patterns and motivate students, because the duet accompaniments place the patterns in another dimension beyond dry, unexpressive music. Once the students read music either in one or both clefs, you can introduce the solos. You can start by teaching just the right hand, and then you play the duet along with your student. As soon as your student reads the bass clef, you can teach the left hand. Both hands play the same melody an octave apart in the solo pieces. Therefore, you could also use these pieces to start developing hand coordination, to play hands together by simplifying the reading and pointing out to the student that both hands played the same thing, and they just need to concentrate on reading the notes of the right hand. As the students advance in their playing, you can use the book in the following ways. Patterns with duets as a 5-minute warm-ups in class, playing one pattern after the other for one group. Solos as side reading pieces. The duet part, played by the student to develop ensemble playing skills. Use the pentatonic basic sections to teach transposition with a theoretical foundation, highlighting the expressive features like color a pattern may have and how it can be used for interpretation. You can use most of the suggestions if you are teaching online with slight modifications. For example, record the duet accompaniment parts for beginner students so they can practice using the recordings or play in class with the recordings from their end. You can use these same strategies when your students are ready to move to Book 2. In all, I give 5 out of 5 stars to this series. The presentation of the material with keyboard diagrams and notation allows for a versatile use of them across levels. The large font and clean presentation of the music with no added text or images makes it appropriate for any age. Click on the link below to the audio recordings of the duet accompaniments. Give a like to this video and feel free to share it. Your likes and sharing will help us to continue posting. And sign up into our Facebook group to expand, exchange ideas, and find support among like-minded teachers like you. Thanks for watching, and until next time.